So in terms of the sort of hallway that leads down this way, you can come off here to the dining room, which I've shown you, but then you can go through the dining room, through this door into the kitchen, or I'll show the alternative route, which I'm going to take you down here. You can just continue down past that real games room here with the books and everything, past that, continue down the corridor, in which there's like strange vases on the floor, lampshades and all that, mirror, and come to the conservatory. I'll show that later, but we're going to go to the kitchen. Now there's pennies and things hanging up here. There's a wooden beam which runs along a clock with the wrong time on, and then you come into the kitchen. So what you've got in the kitchen, you've got a sort of central island, a couple of bins under there with signs on saying what's recycling, what's general waste, and then a plug socket and a couple of cupboards on the side of the island with like cups and things in. That's there. So we can see on the far wall we've got a sort of dresser thing. There's not really anything in these drawers or cupboards. And this is the sort of wine that was left as part of the welcome pack, and the honey that was left as part of the welcome pack as well. They make that here. And this is what we'll past the farm with this big sign, Mr. Hughes, and they make these rapeseed oils there. So we'll past that as well. You've got the visitor book with everybody writing their comments in, things about what a nice time they had. So that's there. And then just various ornaments and bits and pieces and things. Some glasses. Like a thank you card for somebody having a nice time here. And some plates and things on that. Yeah, so it's like a sort of wooden dresser thing. And then a sign. And then there's a fridge. It tells you the bin day is a Thursday. And then it's like a fridge freezer. I've got loads of bread and things in there. I'm going to take to Justina. Croissants, bread, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so that's the door through to the dining room. And we've got a double oven here in this brick sort of area here. And these are just tea towels and oven thingies. But if we look in, that's the top oven. So the controls. And then the bottom oven seems to be just the same. Identical there. So those are there. And then there's this. It doesn't have microwave, but it also can be used as a grill or a convection oven. So it's like a big thing, and you can put like metal foil and all sorts of things. We've got the grill on and that oven on, so it's like a combination oven sort of thing. And it's quite large, and that shelf just comes out there. Yeah. Then we've got the fire extinguisher and fire blanket and things. That's all on top of there. So you've got the worktops then, which go all the way around, sink, and the worktops go around, matching this worktop. So obviously, yeah. And then there was a collection of cookery books just sitting there. And this is the sign about the rapeseed oil and the honey, saying if you want to buy any more, you can do. And that's there. Plug sockets all around. And yeah, just our collections of stuff. So then we've got the cupboard. We've commandeered this cupboard to put some of our own things in there. That were brought down with her. But there's all these cupboards have millions of glasses and all that, different types. And this is the dishwasher. That's the dishwasher there. Yeah, like a little picture thing. And then you've got the sort of windows looking out at the side, which is sort of side drive. You look down there, the garage door. That's the side. I've never parked the car there, just use the other bit of the front door. A couple of ducks, knickknacks. Sink, quite a deep sink. Alice has been cooking her porridge. Quite a deep sink. Bits of stuff to be washed. And then there's provided tea bags and coffee. And in here there was some more tea bags as well. They've provided those things. And then all this was provided as well, so if people have left, if that was some of that oil. soy sauce, fish and chip shop, is that vinegar, whatever, yeah. White wine, red wine vinegar, some juice, salt. So those things were there. Anyway, there's more cupboards. You've got like the cupboard under the sink with loads of dishwasher tablets and things like that in. A little cupboard here with Tupperware. And then under here, you've got the drawers where you've got like knives and forks and all that stuff. And then there's other kitchen equipment as well. Just get a blender there, some equipment. And then you've got the sort of toaster, 4-thingy toaster and a kettle as well. And then more, things serving dishes and things like that. And then underneath here we've got all the kind of baking equipment and pans. So a variety of different pans and roasting trays and things. So we've got 5 pieces, quite wide there. And then above it we've got the sort of extractor fan. That's there. A few signs, a strange tropical fish on the wall. Don't know what that's got to do with anything. And then, so that's more of our collections of bread. They did provide this loaf actually in a welcome pack as well. There. And then these things just where you put your pans on when you're finished with them. Some things there. They provided all these salt and pepper as well, and a picture there. More, this is where the plates are, different plates. Under there. And then the floor tiles are sort of like this sort of orangey mixed colour goes throughout. And that's it, yeah. So that's the tour of the kitchen, the detailed tour of the kitchen, and then I can show you the conservatory and things as well while the sun's here. So then you've got the sort of conservatory here and the kitchen there. But then we've got this extra sort of corridor down here. So it just comes off the kitchen. The dining room was through there, and off the kitchen. And we'll see what's down this corridor. So we open that up, and there's 4 more doors. We've got like a door here, another door through there, door there, door there. Well, I see a door on the left, but we'll have a look at that in a second. So, what's this one? We've got a corridor first of all to say, while there's a wine bottle there, this corridor. There's an alarm control, a little radiator. But let's have a look in here. Open that one, and just put the light on. And it's basically a big storage room. So it's like a sort of where you, I guess, you keep all your tins and pasta and everything like that, like a sort of big walk-in storage area. Now, what that pipe is, that's clearly this sort of where the oven fat, like sort of extractor comes out. It must go into this pipe and they must feed it outside, out there. The Christmas decorations, got loads of baubles, and it's a Christmas tree in there, I think. And then we've got a couple of our cool boxes and bags, but basically it's just a big sort of storage room. So that's what that is there. Okay, so that's the first door done. And then we'll have a look down to the next one. Now, the next one, it doesn't really have a door on it. It has got a sort of child baby gate on there, so I don't know why they've taken the door off, but there's not really a door on here. But then you go through and there's 3 more doors to have a look at. So, what have we got here? Well, this is like a utility sort of thing. So we've got a washing machine, and an extra sink and everything here. And Christmas wreath. And I don't know what other thing, little bits of baskets and that. Hot water bottles and things like that there. Shall we see what's in here? Just largely sort of empty shelves really. What's that? There's some LED bulbs, yeah. Yeah, bulbs, yeah. So that, and then we've got where we've been doing our washing. We've just been hanging it on there. It's very hot because the boiler is in here as well. So this oil-fired boiler is here. So it gets hot in that in here, so you can just dry all your clothes there. There isn't a separate dryer. And then there's all these piles of cushions that I've just piled up there. They're from the garden furniture, which has been taken in for the winter and put into the garage there. You can see the garage. And that's been taken into the winter. You've got iron. Now then, you must be an iron board if there's an iron. So we'll open this up and see what we've got here. Yes, we've got a vacuum cleaner, a Henry Hoover, the mop. Oh yes, and then we've got the ironing board there. Then you've got the sort of circuit board. Yeah, so that's what's in that cupboard. I think there is a light in there as well. There we go, yeah, so there's a light up there as well. So that's that one. So that's that door. And then we've got another door here. And this seems to have got like a lot of sort of towels and vacuum cleaner and sweeping brushes and all that there. So that's what's that one. And then the middle one, I think they forgot to padlock. It's got like a code thingy on, and it's where they've got all the supplies of the sort of bleachers and shower gels, dishcloths, hand soaps, bin liners and all that. Marigold gloves, sponge scourers, toilet rolls, even the crisps that they put on the little giveaway thingies. There's more bleach in there, boxes of bleach. Yeah, hamper packs, crisps, and all. Yeah, so they just must have that there. So that was there, yeah. So that was that room. So yeah, that's what's going on. High chairs in there as well. Same tiles as in the kitchen. Washing machine has been going a bit. So yeah, so there we go. Right then, so that's not quite the end of the corridor, because even, so we've come through from the kitchen there. We've looked at this sort of strange sort of storage unit thing with, you know, storing your food there. We've looked at this one here on the left, utility room. Straight ahead there's another room, another door, and that one is a toilet. So I've got the toilet in there, so you've got your wash basin, a little mirror and some hand wash, window out to the garden out there, and that way, and then a blue pot, bin and all that, yes. So that, and then we've got the tiles, we've got these sort of little flowers every so often on the tiles, a little radiator as well, so that's there. And then finally there's another door which we'll have a look at. Now it's actually seems to be one of these kind of stable door things where you can open the top half or you can open the whole thing. So if I sort of pull that up, that little bolt there, it should mean that it just opens the top half only, like that. So I can just open the top half and peek my head out and have a look at the garden. So there is a little light there that you can switch on as well. And it's sort of starting to get a little bit dark now. Clouds are building up. It's been bright most of the day. And then of course that way is the conservatory in there. So we're just looking at the outside of the conservatory there. I'm just standing at this back door. Now of course if I close the bolt, push it down, put that bolt down into there. Then it should, I think, is that down? Yeah, it is down. It should, when I open it this time, open both halves, and so you can open the whole door out like that. So that's basically how that works. Yeah, so there we go. So that's this little section. So I think we've almost done downstairs, but not quite. We've got another room to show you, so I'll look at that. So when you come into the front door, you've got the sort of stairwell, the conservatory, dining room, and kitchen, and little sort of book room there. But on the right, just past where you've got this little hallway area, there is a lounge room. So what we've got is we've got
They're all just beginning to land in the same place, and you can see it's getting tighter and tighter. They're like sardines in here.
every night, not at twilight, but after it's got dark, this bird comes in, just shelters and sleeps in the little gap there. So there is my little bird, look. If you can see him. Just there. He's looking at me. He's worried a bit. I've spotted his hiding place. So it's just a little gap there. It's just a sort of roof between the wall and this wooden porch. And it must be just a perfect spot to hide away from foxes and owls and all that. Somewhere safe to go at night time. But obviously, it knows I've spotted it now, so I don't know. It's hiding there. It's hard to get a focus on it. We're just nestles inside there. Come along the landing here. You've got the sort of big bedroom there, and then you've got rooms coming off this landing. So first of all, we've got Stephanie's room there, which we'll video, and then Alice's room. But I'll show you the two bathrooms. So there's two bathrooms. Basically, this one's like a shower room. So you've got the shower with a kind of blue feature tiles, like a sort of rim of those tiles, and sort of then every now and again a kind of pattern, but mainly white tiles. So we've got the shower, and provided with you the sort of radon shower stuff, and then Carex hand wash as well. There's loads of bleach and all sorts of other stuff, like whatever these things are, provided as well. You've got the toilet, toilet brush, and then a sort of basin. You've got above the basin, you've got the mirror as well, and you've got a heated sort of towel rail thing here, a little waste bin, and then hooks and things in the back of the door. And of course, obviously, the sort of pull down light switch. That fan's very effective, right above the shower, and I think because the shower goes quite high as well, basically you get very little steam on your mirror when you've got the shower on full hot. It gets very, very hot. And then it sort of sucks it out there. There's room at the end there, but what we're going to do is just head left into this room here, which is another bathroom. So what we've got here is a longer bathroom. So this one's got a bath, a shower, with instead of being tiled, it's sort of got this like plastic sort of walling to it all the way down, so ceiling to wall. It's got another kind of light and fan there, and they all come as well with these sort of shower sort of window cleaner thingies, like a door, like an ice scraper. Yeah, so they've got that, and then we've got like the mat and everything. And then this one's got a radiator, and lots of these tiles, and then it's got this sort of grey sort of theme to it, and then it's got a pull down blinds. This one's got a window on it, large sink, a toilet, the bin and all that. And then this has also been tiled around the sort of side of the toilet, sort of shelf there, being tiled. And then we've got the bath with a kind of wooden panel thing going on. So that's tiled as well, sort of halfway up with a kind of grey wall. Yeah. And so then we've got this kind of pulled down blind with a kind of leaf effect and everything on it as well. But yeah, so this one's got a window which looks out. It's obviously dark at the minute, but looks out to the garden and everything that way. So yeah, a little ornament on the windowsill. Yeah, so there we go. That's this kind of long. It's got like a sort of lino, like vinyl floor, grey floor on this one. So I just thought I'd show you them as well. So a couple of that one's got a shower unit and a bath. That one, whereas there's obviously a toilet and sink in there. The other one is just here. This one's just a shower and the toilet and sink. So no bath in this one, like a smaller one. But this one has got proper tiles on the floor, blue and white effect. Solid tiles, floor tiles, and a kind of wood panelling around with a little mini shelf which is handy to put things on. Sort of wood panelled, but then the shower is tiled to the ceiling. Yeah, so then that's got like the grey walls sort of around that. Yeah. This is Stephanie's bedroom that she's been staying in. There's actually a little attic loft roof thing there, but butterflies on the wall, look. Waste bin, little sort of bedside cabinet, and one on either side as well. There's a fan in the room as well provided. Bedside cabinet there. Little ornaments on the windowsill. Candle thingies. There was this sort of clothes rack. To hang your things off as well. There, hairdryer provided. And then it's got the double bed, big pillows and all that. And then also a massive sofa as well. And more butterflies. And that teddy bear was here. And then there's this mat on top of the wooden flooring. Sort of colourful mat. But there, yeah, it's like a sort of 3-seater sofa. That, or, you know, 2 to 3-seater sofa, yeah. There, and then a double bed. So that's what Stephanie's been staying in. There's also another window, the curtains there. Pink walls. And we've got Mary's room. She's got a nice double bed, bedside cabinets there, and a lovely little desk thing with a mirror on it. Loads of cupboard space, a little chair, so she's been working on that. And loads of cupboard space, as you can see. And it's just sort of same. That side you've got a lamp, a fan. The bedside cabinet, so 2 bedside cabinets, and then a little table here as well. And again, wooden flooring and a mat, and then another little chair there to sit on. So it's, yeah, so it's all. There's just charging her stuff up today, ready for the journey home. And then at the side here, the curtains look out at the sort of top of the conservatory there in the garden, looking at that way in the fields. That's what's there. Lampshade. This is Alice's room. She stripped the beds because we're leaving today. Fan, light, bed thing. Single bed and then another single bed. So she's been trying out both beds. Another little sort of rug there. Bedside cabinet. Lamp. And then as well, like a bin. Each room seems to have a hairdryer in it as well. It's got the blue curtains and like a blue sort of wooden motif on there. That one's just a plain wall. Blue curtains there. So there's a couple of windows. So just step back and you can sort of see the layout a bit more. Like that. Got a mirror, a lampshade, and then this cupboard here with the sort of blue handles. It's like just another little wardrobe thing. Look, built in, and some shelving like that. So that's that, and a chair as well. So that's it. This is the final packing up. We're heading off this morning after a week here at the holiday house.
Look, it's white.
And everyone's sort of ready, with all the bags ready and everything, just to do the final checks before we're getting in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. So that's it, we're heading off now. From 63, 64, Eastmoor, Sandy Toes Cottage. See ya. This is just one of the roads near the house that we're staying in. Lovely sunshine this morning and autumn colours on the trees. There's sort of a hedge on each side of the road, and then someone's planted a tree line on each side of the road as well, so it looks really nice. And you can see the fantastic straight roads in the area as well. Everything's all straight and flat. This is the Waitrose in Swaffham. You don't even need your Waitrose card to get the drinks here. So just next to the Swaffham Waitrose, where of course you can get decaffeinated coffee as well as caffeinated, so we've got a few of them this afternoon. There is this green energy centre which is closed down because not enough customers came, but what you could do is you could go and visit the energy centre and you could go up to the viewing platform at the top of the windmill and look at the views of Swaffham. So that's what's there. That's right next to this Waitrose, look. I don't know if you must have to get a lift or stairs. I mean,